you're pretty much speed exploring the level to find that exit. Got that, I hear that mouse there somewhere. Sweet. Come out. Shoot. Oh my god, I died. I didn't even, I died to a rat. Oh, thanks. Thanks for avenging me, dude. I appreciate it. Welcome back to Martin's Hazy Universe. I'm Martin, and on my endless journey to play my thousands upon thousands, so many damn games, to play the games I've never gotten around to play in the last several decades, I am playing a game called Barony, which is a dungeon diving roguelike. And we'll get into it a little bit. We'll talk about it. It's obviously pixel art and voxels. Voxels are like Lego block versions of 2D art. This is a hard game. It can be played 1 to 4 players. I think it has split screen. So if you play with multiple people, you have split screens. It's got some DLCs. Let's watch the intro, and then we will go, and I will talk more about the game as we play it, so I don't bore you. Once upon a time in a faraway land, there was a bustling township known as Hamlet, a center of commerce. Its wealth only grew as the years passed. Its envious neighbors believed the city blessed until the Baron Herx rose to power. Herx, what a terrible name. Spurred by visions of riches and power, the Baron forced his people to mine the hills, looking for signs of a legendary ancient treasure. Chafing under the yoke of their master, the people plotted his demise. They tricked him with a tale of unearthed gold and sealed him within the mines. Freed of their cruel master, the people of Hamlet flourished once again, but in time strange happenings began to plague the town. Oh, they're about to punch a goblin in the face. Evil clouds of darkness fell upon the streets. Foul monsters erupted from the ground, and baleful lights flickered within the mines once more. Many adventurers had descended in the mines to break the Baron's curse, but none have yet returned. The town of Hamlet cries for salvation, and only a hero can save it from its curse. So the plot is, it very much feels like, I like this game. I'm going to spoilers right away, but the plot very much feels like they made a cool game and then added a paper thin plot on afterwards. Alright, so on this screen you've got tutorials and seed events. Tutorials is how to play the game, and they call them trials because each one of these loads a level. I'll load one just so you can see it. Here we are. You actually load the level. It tells you how to play the game, piece by piece by piece. And you go around here. Oh, how do I do things? And you just follow it's very. I don't love these kind of. I like in-game tutorials, and these are just and the fact that they separated it into 10 really sucks, because then, or more than 10, because then you have to go through each one. I find that boring. I'd rather play in game. And if you're experienced with games at all, you probably can figure most of it out without too much, or just watch a freaking 5-minute YouTube basics video and be good to go. So we'll go on. You can play 1 to 4 players locally, LAN party, online, or with other people. I don't like multiplayer games, so we know how that's going to roll. Okay, our very first character it gave me is Classic Miranda. So it was random. You can change the name over and over this. We're going to go with the one that has here, Classic Miranda. I guess Miranda could be a boy if I wanted, but I'll leave Miranda a female. You can pick your races, and these are skins. So they effectively. Ooh, let's go with the Witcher. Gloomforge. Skins, that's all it is. They're just skins that change the appearance of the head, I think, mostly. You can't be any of these till you unlock them. And I don't have them unlocked, so I can't be any of them. I could just be a human. But you can't see the race info. Humans are welcomed by shopkeepers, have no resistance, no weaknesses, and are friendly with humans and automatons. So each one has a bunch of different stuff. The systems in this game are pretty deep, so you get a lot of variety with different characters. Different races and different classes all have impact on your gameplay, which is kind of cool. And then we were a cleric. These are all the classes you could be. There's 21 different classes with the DLCs. So we're being a cleric because we just go with what was randomly given to us. Here we can see survivability is how easy it is to survive in the dungeon. Complexity is how hard it is to play this character. So 2 being average complex, or not average, I think probably average. 1 is easy, which is the warrior. And I'll probably play the warrior if I die enough times. The cleric, students of the church, fairly well equipped and able in many ways. They are well-rounded adventurers. While clerics carry a spell they can't yet memorize, their training has prepared them to learn quickly. A wise cleric makes use of magic when it is available without forsaking the martial training. So clerics are battle mages, basically. So, all right, we're gonna be that's who we're gonna be. Classic Miranda. They got this view game setting button here. Here you can enter whatever seed you want. That is it's a procedurally generated dungeon. So whatever you enter, it'll be that based on that. And I just, if you wanted to share a dungeon, I guess. And then you have these game flags. Disable hunger. Keeps item on death sounds awesome, but if you're not playing multiplayer, it doesn't matter because it's only for multiplayer. Single player, you start over at the beginning. So I don't think that matters either. But what I am going to disable... Oh, no, I'm not going to disable it. I want you to see the Minotaur, so I'm not going to disable it. But if I were playing normally by myself, I would disable the Minotaur, because on solo mode, it's a little extra punch in the face that I don't think is quite fair. I wish they gave you an option when you died. You could pick a couple items and carry it forward to your next thing. That would be awesome, but they don't. So let's play. Oh, look at that dude. What's he doing? Little weird beak dude. Alright, here we are.
Someone new.
This has got to be a developer's modulated voice. That's not an actor. Pick up a fitted copy of my journal. You can take torches off the wall. We're going to talk about this in a hot second. You'll see. Get these. So you down there, it tells you what the buttons do, but we got left click is swing, and if you hold it, it'll shake, and then auto swing, but that's a super hard hit. I can block with my shield if I have a shield equipped. Otherwise, I can cast magic if I have magic set. Like this. I cast whatever troll blood is. And oh man, that hurt. That took a lot of my magic. Uncool. There we go. Put that back on. And then C button. So it's like Skyrim. Like if you know the Skyrim controls, C button is cast. Which I'm not going to do that because I don't want it to do it. Let's look at inventory real quick. There's our character. Nobody cares. What my character has going on is some all basic stuff, I assume. They're blue because they're not terrible. Then we have a torn spell book. If you right click, oh, the spell's too difficult to learn. Scroll down. It sees you need level 40, and I only have level 25. So as I go up, I eventually can learn that. But I can cast it from my hand. Spellbook, cast effect, whatever, press defend. 100% chance to degrade when read. Oh, 12%. Oh, when you cast it, it's got 12% chance to be ruined. And it doesn't say what the spell does, so I'm assuming regeneration. And then our journal here. After traveling for days, I finally found it. The ruined town once known as Hamlet. What a ghastly place. Little grandeur remains in the architecture I read about from my travel guide. Most of the abandoned streets are littered with debris, but a clear path winds from the gates of the hamlet to the abandoned mine. As I approach the entrance of the mines, the ghoulish laughter and baleful glow emanating from within seems to diminish. The gateway is quite large, and the door only opens one way. Once I go in, it seems I shall not be coming out. But I'm determined to dispel whatever evil has taken this place, and so I must proceed. My only hope is that my quest will not be in vain. Gods above, protect me as I enter this forsaken place. We got all our inventory over here. You can hover over it. Healing potion, age bread. So if you ever played a roguelike game, this will feel familiar. Summon a number of random monsters. Oh, that sounds cool. It's uncursed. So items can be cursed in this game, and we'll get into that in a minute. All your stats right here. So he's lower dexterity, and it tells you what they do, why it matters. I'm not going to read all that to you guys because there's a lot of like text behind this stuff, and why I love reading it. I like reading lore more than anything else. This is what my tech level is with this weapon and my AC, which is actually pretty good. Regenerate, so how quickly I get back in my weight. And you'll notice their specifically current move speed is 59% of normal, which means that I slow down as I get stuff. So it's got a map, but I don't use that because the mini map's the same thing. And in multiplayer, you can mark your spot. And then you got your skills list, and all these go up Skyrim style. Use them, increase them. So if I swim more, it'll go up. You want appraisal to go up because appraisal is how you identify things. I have 0. So until I find like an apple, I can't go up in my appraisal. So as this goes up, it'll appraise lower level items faster and be able to appraise more. So this is what you'll see when we get to it. Right now, that's why I can't even my journal can't be appraised. So I have alchemy, magic, and casting. They all have things they do. I'm not going to read it all to you because that's uncomfortable. And then I'm good at blocking, and I'm good with maces. So I'm pretty much, unless I want to develop another weapon, you can, and it's not that hard to pick up another weapon and practice it enough to develop it. I'm going to stick with the weapon thematically for this character. Close that. And then I just take the torches because I like to have them on me. Just in case I need them. I don't think I will. But you can equip it. Not equip it. And these number hotkeys work, so I could throw my stuff back on real quick. There we go. Now we are in the basement. This is a hard game. This character is pretty defensive, so I might survive. That is definitely a modulated voice of a developer. Oops. There we go. Clock the skeleton. And then they drop items, and you see it's voxels. It looks like little blocks that are put together like Legos to make shapes. See there? I'm identifying that. 31%, 40. When I define, you'll see my skill will go up in the middle of the screen. Hold on here. Hold on, little rat. That is a patient little rat. I do appreciate that. Identified a decrepit -1 leather helm. Okay, so that's a cursed item. Meaning that it'll actually make my... Oh, I always do that. It'll make my... Oh yeah, -1 to my AC. So it's basically a worthless helm. You can just chuck that. And there, my appraisal skill finally went up 1. And now that it went up 1, it can do another one. And as it goes up, it'll be able to do whatever the value of the item is. Okay, I don't need that right now. Yeah, didn't like that, did you? Suddenly you're running away, rat. Why am I hungry already? This game does have hunger. Kind of makes it a little bit intense. Keeps you from staying on a level too long if you don't have enough food, that's for sure. You see my little mini-map in the bottom right there. Oh, Basil's up to level 3. The skeleton. So there is sneaking in this game. I want to talk quietly so it feels like I'm sneaking, right? Oh, and infighting. Well, look at that. I saw a rat take out a skeleton. I was like, what the hell? Oh, look, it's identifying my book finally. This is the cursed axe that does less attack. Good. Okay, off you go. That is a shield that is the same as the type I have. Off you go. My journal, which I really don't need anymore. Bye. And a faded spellbook of locking. Oh, I learned it. Nice. So you can either cast by holding the book in your hand or just cast spells. Because I got a spell book here. You open your book, you select your spell, and you can lock it. I think it's probably good with the minotaur, honestly. Oh god, he scared me. Did the other one hear that? They drop things sometimes in weird spots. Oh, I went up a level, so I got a stat increase, which I'll look at in a second. But right now, we would need it back in the corner here. So my stats went up some. 3 stats went up. I think dexterity was one of them. And we got a pole arm that is cursed. Bye-bye. Plus 4 damage, plus 6. No, I definitely use my mace, but I'll hold on to it for now. I don't know if your weapons degrade or not, so... Food is really good to get early on, especially. Surviving the mines, ooh. There's a lot of these levers that open doors type business going on. Written by a denizen of Barony. Use the book to read its contents. Also makes good fuel for a boiler. I don't know what that means. Surviving the mines. Shopkeeper Joe. Well, howdy there. Name's Shopkeeper Joe. If you found this, you're either invading my shop or I'm dead. If you're an intruder, get out before I suggest you get going before I get to you. If not, I'm gonna teach you how to do what I couldn't. Survive. So you gots to know your enemies. Let's start with the weakest, then head up to the meanest. Rats. Rats ain't too much of a threat. That is, if you're prepared. But I've seen many poor adventurers take grievous wounds from the likes of rats while dallying about their belongings. You're very hungry and you feel weak. Oh, shoot. Oh, I ate moldy bread. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that doesn't help. Oh, god damn it. I'll have to read that later. We need to find food or I will die. I feel like my character gets hungrier than others. Alright, let's do this. Oh no, there were 2. Oh no, I'm bleeding. That's very bad. I didn't even know I could do that. Oh, I'm starving. I'm gonna die from food. Starving. Oh, that's fun. I could have impaled those stupid things. I need food, guys. Can I get some food? No, that's not food. And that's cool to find. That's not full food either. Shit. I love survival mechanics and I actually like the food mechanic. Okay, that's the exit. That's what we want to find to go to the next level. You're wasting away. Oh no. Oh, and there you go. I died. Classic Miranda is no more. So I could restart here with Classic Miranda, or you could just go to the beginning, and we're gonna quit the main. So we're gonna go with Cheese Lord, who is a monk. Interesting. I don't even know what monks are. Class info. Disciplined and hardy, with little in the way of offensive training and material goods, monks rely on their excellent fortitude and adaptability. The monk is exceptional at blocking attacks and very slow to hunger. Approaching challenges patiently plays the monk's strengths. Keep a torture shield at hand. Okay, super survivable and easy to play. Oh, this may go well for me then. Alright, Cheese Lord, you ready? And Cheese Lord's gonna be human. Oh, no, that's it there. There we go. Nice little beard going on him. Alright, let's do it. And we'll look at his stats real quick. Just a hot second. You prepare for the might of Cheese Lord. We don't need that book. I already read it. What do we got, Cheese Lord? We've got a faded spellbook of light. Alright, now we know how to cast light. Okay, yeah, we are just combat focused right now. Skill list. Swimming, leadership, which means we good with NPCs, alchemy, and casting. Okay, good, good. And unarmed is high as shit. Sweet. Do I block with my hands? I don't think I can block with my hands. And he can sneak. Control is sneaking. Got it. Oh, what's that? Let's look where our little icons are. Increased food satiation and delayed starvation. Nice. Now he's got that. So we're basically going to have to do the whole explore thing over again. Nothing in there. These are procedurally generated. So there's going to be some weird structure. I was hoping he was going to have a shield. He did not have a shield. Nothing in there? Nope. Dibs on the top bunk. Okay, well, that was fun. What is this? A spell book. Nice. And a moldy tin. Oh. He also does not have identify, so I have to wait until I find things I can identify. So the torch can block. It's just not awesome. Oh my god, I got killed by a freaking mouse. I thought I was going to do better, but apparently I didn't. Alright, I'll do one magic user. Alright, what do we got here? Fireball, which I can learn. Cold, which I can learn. And light, which I can learn. Solid. Prepare to spell light, and then I can go and equip Fireball as my blocking weapon. Oh, his skills. He's got a lot of magic and a lot of casting, plus a pre-boost in appraisal. Good at pole arms, which is our quarterstaff, and that's it. What? Right out the gate. The dude wasn't even waiting for me. I will take this stuff though. What were my stats looking like? Strength isn't as bad as I thought it would be. Okay. Oh yeah, go to it, dude. Don't let him talk to you that way. You're the boss of you. What's going on? Yeah, well. I didn't expect him to actually... Okay, let's take that stuff. They were apparently sparring or something. I don't know what they were doing. Go back, close that door for a hot second. Oh, jeez, it's all junk. Okay, well, we don't want any junk. Anything red is cursed. Those are my spell books I already have. Then I have this excellent magic staff of light. So you're pretty much speed exploring the level to find that exit. Got that, any of that mouse there somewhere. Come out. Shoot. Oh my god, I died. I died to a rat. Oh, thanks. Thanks for avenging me, dude. I appreciate it. We are going to choose Warrior, Class Info. The trained soldier, they are heavily armed and make capable leaders. Warriors are well equipped for most fights, assuming they know how to block at the right times. But hubris is the downfall of many warriors, whether waddling too slowly near traps or allowing magic to strike through their armor. High survivability, low complexity. So technically not as survivable as the monk, and his name is Lamp. Let's try not to die. What's he got on him? Just a little bit of food. Got it.
Well,
Careful here.
good luck, human.
Thanks. So the warriors start with no appraisal, I think, right? But let's back up, Martin. Don't stand in it where they can just hit you. Okay. Warriors start with blocking, ranged, swords, and pole arms. And leadership. A whole crap ton of leadership and nothing else. Okay, well that's fun. You can learn those other skills and I'll show you how if I survive long enough. I found out from just by accident, honestly. And I'm leaving the torches on the wall because I want... Oh, look at that. Take that, thank you. Take that, take that. I think my strength is higher, right? Yeah, that's good. Ooh, what's in here? Ooh, what's that? Oh, a mace. And an empty room. Got you. Solid. Oh my god. Let's restart. That's brutal, but that happens. I got a boulder dropped on my head. I forgot. I totally forgot that they had traps. In my testing so I could learn how to play the game, I saw the boulders, and when I did the training, it told you all about them, but... Alright, let's do this again, Martin.
All the best.
Ooh, rats dropped meat. Oh, don't do that, dude. Oh, look, they're fighting. They're done fighting, and now they're friends. That's great. Make sure nobody's coming up on me. Oh, there's the dungeon. Sweet. Knowing where the exit is a huge plus. Then you can explore knowing you can get to it pretty quickly. Nope! Oh, God. I'm not strong enough to push him out of the way. Oh, don't let there be another one here, please. Okay. You can actually push him out of the way. Oh, what's that? A flawless ring. Can't identify anything yet, guys, so... You see my bar is filling up at the top with gold? That's me gonna go up a level here soon. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. It's procedurally generated. Did I mention that? What's that? A flawless gem. I don't know what the gems do yet. Maybe I'll survive to find out. Maybe I won't. We'll find out. Good old, what's my name? Where's my name? Lamp. I love Lamp. Lamp's not the brightest rock under the sun. Okay, killed a skeleton and picked up a decrepit sword. You can interact with fire. Got a torch from it. Oh, there's my exit, which is good. Oh, fresh bread, even better. Ow! I burnt myself. There's just traps. You can't do anything about it. The towels remove bleeding effects, I think, and something else. Boom. The wall breaks into pieces. Go away, wall. Wall, you don't belong in this world. And that just leads to nothing. Big pits of death is all that is. That and pick up that. And I have 0 appraisal, so I can't do anything until I find like an apple or something. That will build up my appraisal a little bit. Which is why I must explore this level. I'm 2 experience points from going up a level. That's good stuff. Ooh, look at that. That seems bad. Okay. Critters in these? Not so far. It's like a little prison cell. Oh, that's a hero. I can get them to join my team once I figure out how to open that door. Oh, that's how to open the door. Boom, you click on her and show me the way, lamp. And I went up a level. So now if we do C, because your leadership determines what you can do on this, but I have good leadership, so I think that's good. I'm gonna leave her alone. I'm not gonna worry about that too much. So she is now my companion. Oh, get some tap water to refresh myself. I don't really know what that means because we don't have meters for that. And there's a thing for up in the corner so I can see her. I don't know what Q does. Alright, well, let's go over here and see if we can find anything in these rooms. Slightly aged meat, to be expected. It was laying on the floor. Honestly, I would expect it to be much more aged than it is. Picked up an excellent eye patch. I think that's it. I think we head down to the second floor. So this is going to get crazy because it might dump that minotaur on us. Yep, there he is.
The minotaur is coming.
Yeah, I'm aware.
You'd best not linger here for much longer, mortal.
I can only linger as fast as I can linger. Until I find that way out. You get like 2 minutes, I think. There it is. So we found it. So once he shows up, we can bolt to the next level. That's like some kind of secret level I don't know how to get to. And we don't have the time because the dumb minotaur is coming. Well, that did do it. Oh, it's a double one. Bummer. But it's over here. Ooh. Yeah, it is. Sweet. Okay, we got that dude. I've never went through this before, so I'm excited to see what happens when we do this. Oh, get over here. Skull? You've descended the gnomish mines. Somebody's casting a lot of magic, I'll tell you what's going on. Not to come to take gold, leave and maybe not die. Leave now here and leave us dig without you. Oh. Okay, he casts magic. I didn't expect that. Alright, I'm gonna do this again so you can see the minotaur and then we're gonna call it good. Stealth increased. Nice. I can now... Oh, I get stealth. I can't active stealth like the rogues. Look out. There's so many dudes. They having a little freaking party and I interrupted. And then killed them all. I think that's a good guy. If we pull that right there, it spikes him and kills him. I think he's a good guy. Yes, I shall gladly follow the lamp. Oh shit. He's... You stupid. He killed my buddy. I didn't know it actually would... Oh crap. Well, I get his stuff, so... I guess that's a plus. Damn it. That sucks so bad. He was supposed to be my... Oh man. He has a freaking heavy stuff, apparently. Alright, well, we're gonna put it right here by this fountain for now. Those weigh so much. That really sucks. I had a buddy and I got him killed because I left him fighting a slime. Lamp is not very bright. Lamp is not the best adventurer. Oh shit! Damn it, and then I took bleeding because I'm stupid. Good news is I got a lot of stuff. Bad news is I'm bleeding. I don't have... Oh, yay! Finally, now we'll have the cascading effect. I'll let it do its business while I come over here and get this and the meat. Appraisal is now going up. I do appreciate it. Open. Yes. Oh, we got a pit. Let's just chuck some stuff into a pit. I always like doing that. Makes me feel good. Look at that. Cursed, 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 cursed. Identified a faded copy of a Brief Survey of Goblins. We'll read that in a second here. A Brief Survey of Goblins. A Brief Survey of Goblins by Horace P. Fetch. Slovenly, pungent, beastly. These are adjectives that we humans commonly pair with the creatures we call goblins. Though fitting, they do possess a social structure that, though savage, is not unlike our primitive history. They are capable of organizing and respecting a hierarchy, which they have largely used to organize against humans. There was a dark time when we could only cower as they destroyed our homes and kidnapped our children. But those days are forever over, and I, Horace P. Fetch, have spent years investigating goblins up close. During my investigation on a particularly eventful evening, I had managed to narrowly steal away unnoticed. It was time to arm myself with a collection of weapons. I sought fine equipment from Harold's Armor and Arms, but he had been trapped and held hostage by the swamp fiends. Should be said, dear reader, his weapons are truly the best. But the only stock he had remaining was a brittle bronze axe. It would have to do. The next time I was near to being discovered, I would hold my ground. When it became necessary, I was able to defeat goblins by taking advantage of their physical shortcomings. Besides noting their laughable height, on average a full 10 centimeters lower than myself, I observed dozens of unsophisticated duels between them. Some things became clear. They preferred to settle petty spats with swords and fists. Their tough hides tend to leave them bruised and bleeding from these attacks, but rarely in mortal danger. There's a fucking rock rolled by. Okay, let's press on. Before yielding to their physical superior and living to fight another time. For true grudges, they wield weapons they themselves fear. The moment I was first discovered, I used this knowledge to my advantage. The scout who spotted me hailed flaming arrows upon me. Though my armor protected me from much of the arrow's bites, the flames engulfed my cloak. Thinking quickly, I rolled into the shallow water as he called for allies, quenching the consuming blaze. Thinking me dead, I lurched from the filthy swamp and descended upon him with my axe, which shattered upon his thick, though yielding skull. Good heavens, most good people would say. What about this incoming allies, Mr. Fetch? Well, dear reader, upon seizing the slain scout's shortbow, I was able to pick off another spear-wielding warrior who came charging in. It was quite like this. Although goblins appear most frightful and strong in numbers, the truth of it is they organize poorly. With the warrior's spear and shield in hand, I was able to easily deflect the bows of the remaining sword-wielding skirmishers, running them through with iron spear, one after another. The real scars came from a shaman, who by some cruel mystery had fashioned means of magical assault with fire. But Mr. Fetch, you might be thinking, goblins are dull-witted brutes. How could they ever wield magic? Well, that, dear reader, is an excellent question. In my observations, I have found them utterly illiterate. Certainly, the answer is that he must have stolen a red staff of fire from a poorly unsuspecting human, cruelly slain while unawares. The incompetent brutes must rely on theft to mimic a human's might. While the goblin's fire did singe my browns, my fine enchanted cloak withstood the spell and roasted its cinder. That's all my tips, folks. I am sure if you're studying my words, you will find yourself better suited to defend yourself from the goblins in the future. Keep an eye out for my next, coming under the title Wooing the Succubus. Until next time, Horace P. Fetch. Okay, thanks, Horace. Horace is all about, that dude writes some novels. That was very wordy. I just gotta be careful, the boulders are gonna come rolling down. I love when stuff happens in the environment that you're not interacting with, but it makes it feel alive. That's nice. So push lets me move boulders. See there? Able to move boulders. Where was the paper clippings? Hamlet situation dubbed irreversible by President Nagasim. Today at a press conference, President Nagasim announced his decision to pull the royal army out of Hamlet and give up the fight. The situation in Hamlet has spiraled out of control. It's irreversible. The Hellspawn are killing men faster than they are going to fight. It's an overall tragedy. We cannot regain Hamlet. We can only attempt to contain it, lest we fall victim to the hands of the Hellspawn. Emotions were high, and so was the tension. There are hundreds of angry grievers who had lost family in the Hamlet catastrophe. I think they just don't want to put in the effort to regain Hamlet, said a father who lost his son in the mines. Just 'cause it's a small town, they think it don't matter. But them's is human lives. It ain't a matter of money, politics, nothing, 'cause that human lives, they just too selfish to go save. The president scoffed at the public outrage. Hamlet is the most productive city in the realm. Losing it is a huge blow to the whole nation, said Nagasim. But there seems to be no end to opposition. We can now only be grateful that the terror is not spreading beyond the ruined city. Following the conference, Don Crudeau, the president's representative, was quick to shift the blame. What we should be asking is why the Magicians Guild hasn't stepped in. The district holding the Magicians Guild of Hamlet, compared to surrounding structures, seemed relatively unharmed. The president has offered everything they have, but those wizards haven't come out of their clubhouse since a single tower of theirs was destroyed at the start of the whole mess. We could not reach Guild Archmagisters for comment, due in large part to the mystical barrier blocking our entry, but we did receive a letter by courier containing this from Archmagistra Eurydice. Our hearts grieve for the loss of the citizens of Hamlet. It's essential for your own safety that the Guild be left to manage this disaster as we seek to discern the source of the catastrophe, she writes on. All of us would prefer to move on, but given the supernatural nature of the event, we have a duty to the people to continue to work to find answers and avenge them. Whether you trust the President or the Magicians Guild, none can deny that this event will become a defining moment of the age. The historic and tragic moment will forever be the darkest day in our history. Well, that's bold word there. I don't think that's accurate. Forever? There could be a lot darker days, dude. I promise you. A chest afar, secrets unknown. Learn ye its contents when an object is thrown. Oh, stop being hungry, dude. Alright, so there's something about throwing an object over there. Oh, that's right. Okay. That's a nice puzzle. Simple but nice. Ooh, that did not mess around. It was like, here, this is what this is. You can see, I hate it. Like, I'm actually doing well now. But I want you to see the Minotaur. When dungeon level 2, you hear the sound of pickaxes striking rocks. Oh, is he not going to show up? Of course he's not. So there's a switch that'll open all that, right? Okay, remember there's a dude. He's going to want to come out and play. Oh. Oh, he's a friend. I shall follow the lamp. Juliana, she's a friend. Okay, I don't need the top bunk, thank you. Hey, Juliana. I love lamp. Do you love lamp, Juliana? The answer is yes, you love lamp. What? The vendor. How do I buy stuff? Oh, that's how. There. Now we have enough that we can... It's got a big ol' hamburger picture. I like your style, dude. Let's read. Accessing the Zap Brigade +1? Arc Magistra, in regards to your inquiry, I'm writing to report on a strange band of individuals that have been sighted, who operate without guild sanction. They call themselves the Zap Brigade, and wield mighty staffs of lightning. Well equipped, they appear to patrol throughout all depths of the hamlet mines. They appear in small squads, ranging in size from just a few individuals all the way up to 9. You'll know they're near when you hear their loud fanfare they regale themselves with whenever they descend into dangerous territory. I have not seen them carrying any instruments with them. The music they create must be of magical origin. While they seek to slay any monster they discover, of particular note about the Zap Brigade is that they pride themselves in hunting down and destroying wild minotaurs. An impressive feat to speak of for sure, but one that our agents cannot confirm. It is frankly very unclear to whom they hold their allegiances, if they hold allegiance to anyone at all, but they seem peaceful and cooperative, so no one has ever complained of their presence. That said, they seem unorganized and easily distracted. While they carry trinkets which guard them from accidentally destroying one another, the intervention of a true leader might transform them into a truly threatening force. It is my guess that they work with the wizard Merlin. Their reckless methods, penchant for drama, and fondness for lightning seem a clear connection to that oafish wizard. While it is wise to expel him from the guild many moons ago, following the disastrous experiment where he destroyed his own tower, this may indeed be concerning evidence of his continued meddling. However, Merlin and his Zap Brigade are seen together so infrequently that there is little more than conjecture on my part. I hope this report is adequate for your strategic requirements. Bezel P, Guildmaster. I've got 2 people. Now I got Lorna and Juliana. Where did Lorna come from? That's the end of the line, folks. So I got 2 followers. I got a Minotaur coming. Well, I hope I have a Minotaur coming. Actually, I don't know if he's going to show up or not. Journal. My dearest Emily, conditions in the mines have gotten so bad. It has been 2 weeks since I've been able to see your beautiful face and the kids. Tomorrow we are locking Baron Hooks up in the bottom of the dungeons. I may never see the Sifas again. I may never see you again, which is my biggest regret. If I don't, I have left 3,000 gold coins in the bedside drawer and 10,000 gold's worth of stolen goods from the mine. I worry that with Baron trapped, the citizens of Hamlet will become complacent. Do not be tempted to stay. Move, Emily. Move far away from this wretched land. Escape through the sewers to avoid the woman in the plaza if you must. Buy a house in the Hangouts and never look back. There is nothing but death and destruction left in Hamlet. I love you, Emily. Never forget that. Always yours, Reggie. Okay, next little love letter from Reggie. Y'all ready to go down to the next level? Let's do it. Oh man, I don't know how to get this stupid Minotaur to show up. We already read the Emily book. Dearest Journal, it's been roughly a week since I last wrote. I will now write as regularly as possible to record the history of the Goblin expedition of the mines. After becoming the most honored leader in Minetown, I have climbed my way up to the political ladder of the Goblin system, which is as easy as it sounds. They will listen to my every command. Goblins are rather interesting. Their political system is run based on action and power. If a goblin opposed me, I'd kill him and drink his blood. This got me to the top in a matter of hours. Some might say, wow, you've really snapped from being isolated so long, to which I would say, oh yeah, big time. I don't know where I got the idea to drink their blood. Something about my first night in the ruins. I dreamed of glowing eyes and pointy ears, like a goblin, better dressed. Some kind of goblin ghost, maybe. Anyway, I equipped my loyal goblins with the bones of dead goblins and steel swords as available, and we're already wiped out 2 camps and taken their loot. We're sort of underground pirates, I guess. I always thought becoming a pirate would be awesome. And if I need to assert my dominance by drinking more goblin blood, well, I suppose it's blood well spent. Other food doesn't even taste good anymore. I'll keep the documenting for future generations to read from first-hand source the godlike leader's journeys. I have to read this book so I can get rid of stuff. Lost journal. Bye. Oh, the lusty goblin maid. So that's after Skyrim's the lusty Argonian maid. Jesus Christ. Books everywhere. Are you a good guy? I shall follow the lamp. Thanks, Ingrid. Picked up extra followers. Okay, we're done. Time to go to the next level and hope the minotaur shows up so I can show you what the freaking minotaur looks like. Down this way. Here we go. Oh, and he's not showing up. Fantastic. Not my intention. Oh my god. Show me the way, lamp. Now I have 4 followers. Damn army. Didn't I use that? Oh, yeah, it's on. Oh, there we are. Right at the friggin' thing. Oh god, it didn't hit any of you guys, did it? It did. Yeah, there's dudes in there. Oh! Whoa! Bye-bye, guys. Damn it. You guys can't stay alive to save your butt, can you? Alright, come on, dude. We're gonna go north. Just go to the next level and hope we attract the Minotaur, which is the whole point of this mission. Alright, let's see. Can we get a... level 5.
So you made it this far.
Why are they using the Waltz of the Wizard progression taunting going on here? I've never gone this far. This is all new stuff. Well, I got some bread out of it, so I guess that's a plus. Well, then, here's how we get out. On the next dungeon level. Man, all I wanted to do was be done with this. And now I'm actually having a good run. Ooh. Be careful. I don't know if I have swimming. Kill the ghoul. I'm just looking for the exit at this point. See if we can get that stupid... What? I had stealth increase? Where am I stealthing from? Okay, Harry. Thanks for joining Lamp. The Lamp Brigade. Always in need of new followers. Oh, okay. Those were traps. Get over here, dummy. Well, Harry, you didn't last long because you were stupid. Off the deck dove Sir Jim. Then he found he couldn't swim. My dudes are all dead. There he goes. Our Minotaur's arriving.
My Minotaur
Well, he can have a bite to eat. And there we are. There are 2. Oh shit. Very hungry. Oh, that was a bad deal. I don't want to die before. Oh, I have no food. This is terrible. Please don't let me die before he makes it to me. This way. He's coming. There he is. Look at him. Look at him. Oh my god, he's big. He's big. We got to kind of see him. He semi killed by the minotaur. We hardly knew you. Well, anyways, that's the minotaur. He ravages the whole scene. You see he tore all that up because it didn't fit. Oh, I almost died before that happened. Well, anyways, that's Barony. I find it fun. I think I give it a 7 out of 10. Really liked the deep mechanics, the Skyrim style level up system where you use it to increase it. That was a nice touch. I enjoyed exploring, always trying to find new items and things to make my character tougher so my character can survive. And I really liked how the races and the classes were so different that it could complete radically different ways to play the game depending on which one you're doing. And a lot of these standard stereotype templates, plus a couple of novel ones too. I didn't like the UI so much in that there was so much text everywhere, so much, like an overload of text and a lot of like very granular detail on things that I think didn't really add a lot of value. And I hated the pixelated font they used for it. Made it kind of hard to read. I think the UI could have used some love. I thought the tutorial was clumsy. It delayed the start of the fun by having the tutorial separate from the actual game. You're not even playing until you do 20 minutes of tutorials, and then I'm probably being generous. And I think that the game really could have used a next run incentive, something that connected one run to the next one, especially for solo play. Let me keep an item or 2. Let me pick 2 or 3 items each run that I get to keep as it moves forward. Well, that's Barony. I enjoyed my time with this game. Thank you for watching. Till next time, y'all have a good one.